Hello and welcome back to another Dicejunkies video. This is Fallout 4, and it's been requested of me to go over what I think is the best settlement, or one of the best settlements, for survival mode. And there's a lot of extenuating factors that go into this, but basically whenever I play survival, first off, I want to set up supply lines. But you can actually play survival without setting up supply lines. It's just something that I do. Now, to my way of thinking and the way that I play, Hangmans Alley is one of the best settlements to have if you play survival. Due to its centralized location, it's right here. Of course, you know, there's Backstreet Apparel here, there's Diamond City, Public Library, Vault 81. It's a very centralized location. Now, it's a short walk, basically, to everything that you're going to need in the game. I mean, the castle's here, the railroad's here, Bunker Hill is here, you know, but it's a nice little centralized location that you can go to and have as a safe zone, basically. Now, I will clarify real quick, this is not a survival character that I'm on at the moment. This is my engineer. When I'm not playing survival, I'm playing very hard. And this one, she's level 42. She's my engineer. She concentrated on settlements and pretty much power armor, heavy weapons, and commando weapons. But I'm going to show you how to go to Hangman's Alley. And then I've already cleared it out on this character, obviously, but I'm going to show you how I get there easily. And then once we get there, I'll tell you how I've got it set up and why I've set it up like that. Because in this game, even though I'm not playing survival mode, it's still set up. Hangman's Alley is set up just for me, pretty much. So without any further waffling, let's start heading out to Hangman's Alley. Where's my T-51? I'm going to bring some power armor down there. Let's see, that's got plenty. My X01 armor that I normally wear is at the castle, and I'm going to move this T-51 armor down to Hangman's Alley. Alright, and it needs repairs, but I'll have to take care of that later. I'm starting off in Sanctuary because that's where you're going to start off, and we're just going to walk all the way down there, and I'll go over, you know, pretty much what I've seen in the different games and different campaigns that I've played. You're not going to really meet a lot of enemies, and it is definitely possible to bypass quite a bit too. If you don't want to do Conquered, then you can come to what I did is I just come to Red Rocket, and then I go to the cave behind Red Rocket, and I totally bypass Conquered. The only thing that you're going to run into, you know, of course there's dog meats over there, but I've already got him, he's in Sanctuary. You can pick up dog meat and you can leave Red Rocket before the mole rats even show up. Apparently I need that. We're just gonna grab this stuff real quick. Okay, yeah, great. Now, there are 3 bloat flies up there by the water tower. And then, of course, there's Conquered. And what I do is, like I said, I go to the cave, and I come basically straight down behind Conquered. I want to keep this big tall building here That's my focal point, is a big tall building. I just keep it just slightly to the left because you don't want to go too far that way. There's a lot of stuff over there you don't want to get involved with. But once I do that, I get on the road here. And we just keep going this way. In all of my playthroughs, I don't think I've ever ran across any enemies coming this way. The raiders are all concentrating on Preston right there. And if nothing else, you can sneak from that building to here. You can sneak and they'll never even see you. Now, of course, coming this way, you're going to run into, if you're just leaving 101, or 111, sorry. If you're just leaving 111, you're going to run into Carla. The first place you ever meet Carla is right here. Now, I mean, it's always a good thing to run into Carla and talk to her, because that opens her up to go to Sanctuary. And that'll be actually your first merchant. And then to avoid the diner, you can just come to this side of the road, you know, keeping fairly decent distance like this, and you can avoid the diner. Every now and then there'll be some blood bugs over here, but they're not really that hard to take out, even in survival mode. And then you just come out right here at this trailer that has the pie and the soda machines, which is full of soda. And you totally avoid that confrontation. So, I mean, you know, just leaving Sanctuary, there are 3 or 4 places that you could have, you know, contact with enemy NPCs, and I've just showed you how to go around all of them. Because, I mean, in a survival mode, you don't want to come into contact with everything. You would spend the whole time sleeping, saving, you know, and then making another run for it. And that's just not something that you want to have to do constantly. Now, with survival mode, they've put where an exit save is on there now. So, I mean, you can sleep to save or you can exit save. But that's it. That's still the only 2 ways to save. So, if you slept and then you go for 4 hours and you don't ever exit the game, then, you know, something happens, you're going to lose all that. So you don't want to constantly get into big problems. Now, this building right here I'm looking at, I stopped for a specific reason, because sometimes there'll be a bad guy up there. He's a named, he's a rare, but he's like the Roach Master or something. I can't remember his name, but sometimes he'll be up there. You want to run away from him as fast as you can, because he's really powerful. He will kill you very quickly. The roaches are usually not the problem. You can throw a Molotov cocktail up there and you can kill most of the roaches. And then if there's a legendary, you can pop him a couple of times with your pistol and it's game over. He's done. But if that guy is up there, a lot of times he comes with a minigun and he will tear you up. But anyway, you can usually just stay on the road and completely avoid all that. You may have to go a little bit to the right of the road, but don't go too far, because then you got the junkyard up there and it's full of mole rats. Now, the way I go, some people, they won't go that way. They're like, just go to Grey Garden and swim the river. No, I don't do that either. Because coming straight from the vault, if I haven't gotten any levels and I don't have any perk points in Aqua Boy, first off, I'm not going in the water. That's just not going to happen. You get a lot of radiation for going in the water. And in survival mode, you can take Rad-X and Rat-Away, but it's going to cause other problems. And then when you're coming here, don't forget to hit up your ammo boxes. And there's usually a couple of things in here, yeah. And then some glowing fungus. And that's right up under the bridge, right off the road. First couple of times through, I missed it, but now I'm telling you it's there. So, and most people watching this play Fallout a lot, and they'll already know it's there. Don't go up this road. That's full of ghouls. There are feral ghouls all over the place up there. Don't go up that road. Stay on this road. And also, when you see these concrete barriers here, what you're going to need to do is get down into sneak, because there's a landmine right here. And you need to pick that landmine up, or just run past it and let it blow up. And you're going to take a left. When you get to the end of this road, you're taking a left. Now, you'll hear a lot of shots fired and stuff from up there. That's the Brotherhood of Steel. That's a whole nother quest. I usually don't mess with them unless I'm going to join the Brotherhood of Steel. But that's where their beginning quest starts. And I just completed Reveille because the airship is in, and you can hear the shots. I've never done that quest. This character is not a Brotherhood of Steel character. But you can just walk by all that. You don't even have to worry about it. Now, I will show a video of doing that quest, and then the ArcJet Systems quest. But for right now, that's not the intention of any of this. Now, here's where we're getting to a dangerous part. When you get right here, you'll see this sign. And what you want to do, you want to get into sneak mode, and you want to come up on this sign and just kind of jump up there. And then very slowly, you want to look around this corner, because I'm going to tell you, every campaign, the first time I come through here, there's always somebody coming around the corner. Now, this is a Brotherhood guy, so we're fine. But I've seen ghouls, I've seen raiders, I've seen merchants, super mutants, evil robots. I've seen all kinds of stuff come around this corner when I get to that sign. It never fails. This time it was Brotherhood, so we're not in trouble. Which we wouldn't be in trouble on this character anyway, but if you were playing survival, you could get in some serious trouble. There's going to almost always be enemies coming around that corner when you get to that sign. And if you're sneaking, a lot of times you can see them, and you can turn around and go back the other way and lose them. Because you don't have to fight them, you can lose them. Now, generally, there's nothing else from the corner to the bridge. There's nothing else going to be there. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen anything else. Once I get to that corner and I clear whatever's there, there's nothing else here to this bridge. And when you get on the bridge, of course, there's going to be the USS Riptide over here. It's full of raiders. It's always going to be full of raiders until you take them out. And they will shoot you on sight. So when I get right here to this metal plate, I sneak. And you can see my hidden, and they see me. So then I just get up and I run. Which I'm running to show you that that's what you need to do in survival mode to get away from them. But if I wasn't in power armor, I could have just snuck right past them. But anyway, once you do that, you'll get past them. I've gone past them so many times sneaking, and they've never even seen me. But they just respawn, because I killed them a few days ago, and they've just respawned, so they saw me in power armor. No big deal for me, though. You get to the end of the bridge here, you want to take a right. You take a right, and you go down these stairs, 1 set, 2 set, and you turn left. And usually there will be some junk fencing here, door will be closed, and you have to pick the lock. But you pick the lock, and you go in, and you're in Hangmans Alley. There's going to be about 5 raiders, and you just have to go take them out. As a matter of fact, there's actually nothing there. I put the door there. They have some guard towers and stuff right here, and you'll have to come in and kill them from there. But there's buildings in the center here and stuff, and you just have to go in and take them out. They're easy. They're not that hard to take out. I've taken them out with a knife in survival mode before. So you take out the 4 or 5 raiders, and it's yours. Now, you can see I've gotten rid of pretty much everything that was in here, and I put this metal. This is the metal wall with the door space in it, and I put the metal door there, the bunker door, and I put 2 turrets. Anything comes through that door, these 2 turrets are going to hurt them. Now we also have a turret up there. I have a turret up there, and I have one more turret right here. Those turrets are all concentrated on that door. I took everything else out. This is my place. I'm not going to have settlers here. This door over here, again, 2 turrets. And then I have a turret back here, and I think that's it, yeah. And Deacon loves to open doors. He's an idiot. I also put this in here. This is for traders. You put this in your settlement, you're going to get traders to show up in here. Now, I do this for a specific reason. If you're playing survival and you've done the Bunker Hill quest line and you get the ability to build these things, you want to build them in the settlements that you go to. Not because of settlers or anything like that. You build them, you will get merchants that come here to this settlement, and then you can trade your stuff. And it's going to help you out because you're not going to have anybody here growing food or any of that stuff. I built a robot workshop right here, and I will build some robots here. I may have them guards, but mostly I'll probably do caravans because I have robot workbenches in other settlements, but in settlements that you have that have human beings in them, they have people in them, every time you build a robot, you drop the happiness of that settlement. Sanctuary Hills, I have like 15 robots built there to run caravans, and those people are not happy. But they'll have to deal with it. But that's just a note for you. You put a robot workbench in a settlement that's not going to have any people, and you don't have to worry about the happiness. But I have this set up for traders. I have this set up if I want to build guards or caravans. I have one bed in a little room right here. That's all you need to save your game in survival is that bed. I have chairs sitting around, but that's just for the merchants that come through. Over here I have a cooking station, and we have a weapons workbench. I don't have an armor workbench yet or a chem station. I didn't build either one of those yet. And then I have a water pump right here so I can fill my bottles. And that's it. That's all that's here. And to be here, you're in the middle of town. You are right now in the middle of town. So that's why I say this is a really good settlement to have if you're playing survival. And most of the quests that you're going to get around here, this is central. Now, I'm not talking about the quests that you're going to get from Sanctuary Hills to go way the hell over here and any of that stuff. But a lot of the quests that you get are centered right here. The Minuteman Castle. Yeah, see, there's my armor. The Minuteman Castle. The railroad is right here. Cabot House is right here. Where's the serial killer dude? What's his? I can't think of what it's called. Yeah, Pickman Gallery right there. Pickman Gallery is right there. Bunker Hill is right here. That is a short walk to Bunker Hill. If you look back at my video to tell you how to get to the railroad, you take the same way to get to Bunker Hill, except for you cross the bridge instead of going down and around right here. You just cross the bridge and go to Bunker Hill. And then once you have Bunker Hill, that opens up more stuff, and you can sleep here all you want. But with survival, you want to be able to have a place that you can sleep so you can save your games. You want to have a place where you can have some ammo stashed and some stim packs, maybe some psycho, jet, something like that, and food and water. Now, the way I have Hangmans Alley set up right here, it won't automatically produce water. I could put one of those in here, and it would automatically produce water. But I don't have that set up here because I can store water here, and I can fill up my empty bottles. That's all I need. You don't want to go overboard with building settlements and stuff. You want to have a place to you can come and get in the bed and save your game, and then carry on with your day. Unless you are a settlement builder. If you're going to do a survival build and you're going to concentrate on settlements, then hey, do what you want to do, man. Build it up any way you want to build it up. That's what this game is for. Do things the way you want to do them and have fun. But this is an easy way to set up Hangman's Alley for a survival build. And I really can't think of anything else. That pretty much covers it. I've showed you how to get here. I've showed you how to avoid contact getting here. And then, of course, I didn't show you taking Hangman's Alley because I'd already taken it. But, like I said, there's only 4 or 5 raiders that will be in Hangman's Alley. And then once you take it, you have so much room you can do whatever you want to do with. I just built a door and put turrets in and, put the trader area in here and a bed. And that's all I need. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's useful to you. If you have any questions, like I've said on my other Fallout videos, just put the question in the comments. I have 1,500 hours in Fallout. So if I can't find the answer to your question, I can go find somebody else that has the answer to the questions. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and share it, and subscribe.